Oh,
I know.
man, that's side down, too. It's a good thing I have my backup in the car.
Right. Good life.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming. Unfortunately, we have had a very tragic event out here today that resulted in the loss of life. At 1:28 p.m. today, our officers received information over the radio that St. Louis City wanted a black Infiniti four-door for an assault first that occurred in the city. There were officers in the area. This vehicle was spotted in the area of Larimore Parkway and Larimore. Somewhere in that vicinity, a short time later, one of our officers in a fully marked police unit spotted that vehicle and tried to stop it. Turned on their lights and their sirens. The vehicle sped away. It accelerated and did not stop, as it should have. That vehicle continued to accelerate away. We had several other officers in the area who also tried to join in and tried to get the vehicle to stop as well. The vehicle again failed to stop and continued on at a high rate of speed, eventually ending up at this intersection here at Bellefontaine Neighbors and Road and Chain of Rocks Road, where it struck another vehicle. In that victim's vehicle, we do have one fatality. It's an adult male. We had another adult male who was transported. It was also in that vehicle. And there was a passenger in the suspect's vehicle that was also transported to an area hospital. The suspect, the driver of that vehicle, was taken into custody at the scene and was not injured. So that's pretty much everything that I have at this time. This investigation is very fluid. We have a lot of officers that we need to interview and a lot of video that we're trying to review at this point. So I don't have a whole lot of answers other than what I just disclosed to you guys right now. But go ahead and feel free to ask.
What direction was that coming from?
The suspect's vehicle was going, I guess this is eastbound on Bellefontaine right here, yes.
Did it run a red light at this intersection, do you know?
That's all part of the investigation. I don't know.
Do you know anything else about the assault that they were wanted?
I don't. The assault occurred in the city, so I don't have any information on that assault first.
Sorry.
Obvious question, but you said that the driver, the suspect, was not injured. He is in custody, right?
The suspect is in custody, yes.
Do you know the age of the suspect?
I do not. I do not have any of that.
Do you know any information about the victim?
I'm sorry?
Information about the victim?
No, I don't, other than it was an adult male. Yes.
Was the or was their car coming from the victim?
That is part of the investigation. We're still trying to determine that at this point.
Were they, the person who died, were they driving or the passenger?
That is part of the investigation, too. It's not clear right now.
And you don't know how many miles per hour?
Oh, no, I have no idea at this point. That's very good questions. But again, this investigation is very fluid. And because it lasted it was just a very short time period. It was only a couple of minutes. But we have, again, a lot of information that we still need to obtain at this point.
You said a couple of minutes. How many miles or how many miles?
I don't know the distance exactly yet. That's part of the investigation, but it was only a couple of minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes that it lasted.
Do you know exactly where the assault occurred in the city?
No, I have literally nothing on the assault from the city because it didn't occur in our jurisdiction.
Both men who were transported to the hospital were in different cars?
Yes, there was an individual in the suspect's vehicle that was transported and an individual in the victim's vehicle that was transported. Yes.
You know the conditions of the two?
They are critical. Both suffered critical injuries, and the deceased individual was pronounced deceased here at the scene.
Any weapons or anything recovered in the suspect's car?
That's all part of the investigation at this point.
At this point, I know obviously investigation ongoing. Does it appear all pursuit protocols and all of that were followed? Can you talk to that at all?
Again, that's all part of the investigation, and we have a lot more people to interview before we can determine that.
Looking at the scene, it looks real, severe crash. Does it look like speed was a factor or?
Absolutely speed was a factor. The suspect accelerated away from us at a high rate of speed. So yes, that was definitely a factor in this accident.
And was this like a T-bone accident, can you tell, or was it?
That's something that reconstructionists are going to have to determine. Yeah, it's way too early to determine that at this point. All right. If you have no further questions, we will send out a media advisory, but it will essentially be the same information that I just gave to you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did we take that?